What is going on, guys? This is once again, Gone Rogue. And I finally get an interview with somebody in this store. Every time I come, it's like the store is true to the podcast what I'm talking about right now. This is the Green Beret. They're always, every time I come in here, it's like they're in camouflage and I can't find anybody when I want to interview somebody. But when I'm gone, there's always somebody behind the register. But they know me here as the knife guy. I always come in here and buy a bunch of knives. As soon as I walk in, hey, the knife guy's here. So, but other than that, man. And today we are speaking with, talk to me. Sandy. Not to confuse the young lady from Greece.
Oh, don't even. Don't go there.
Every time I come here, Sandy's one of the first persons I see when I walk into the door. She always points me in the direction of the knife sections. They're over there, Mark. Go check it out. So that's where I go. So how are you doing today?
Very well. Happy to see you.
Oh, my God. How was your 420 if y'all did a 420 yesterday?
What is that?
Okay, good. Let's keep it at that. So,
keep it moving, Mike. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. I got things to do. No, I've been coming to your establishment for quite some time. I remember back in the 80s, within the early 80s or the late 80s or the early 90s, you guys were located on North 10th Street. The only we were talking about that before I got on here, that I would always show up to come see Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee was always here in the store somewhere, and now I just got news that you sold him.
Yeah, he left us about 2 years ago, I think.
Oh my God, was I seeing mirages when I walk in here or something?
He used to be in that back corner over there.
Yeah.
And one day, one of his biggest fans just came in and scooped him up.
Oh man, you're gonna have to give me his number. I'm gonna have to make an offer he can't refuse.
Really?
I have to borrow one of these air guns and walk into his house. But speaking of air guns, I know you guys are one of the top stores that sell them that I've seen that sells the most paintball guns, air guns in the market down here. How's the business on that?
We are, believe it or not, one of the top 100 retailers for paintball in the entire nation.
Yeah, because every time I walk in, there's always a customer with your tech back here, always asking, hey, what's new? And all the guys that work here are knowledgeable as far as the air gun, anything and everything that's in the store, and that's what's so awesome every time I come over here and check out stuff. But as far as the air guns, I mean, more or less, you get more customers coming for your air guns, or more customers coming for your other equipment that y'all offer?
Definitely right now, just with everything that's going on, military and law enforcement is our main customers right now.
Right.
But airsoft is really popping up.
And do you get a lot of teams that come in and buy equipment and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, maybe not big groups all at once, but individual players who just discovered the sport, summertime's coming up. Everybody's looking for something to do.
Piss off the parents with the gun, hey, grandma, you didn't give me that $50 bill for Christmas? Bam!
There you go.
Yeah, I got you. And as far as the tech work, what is it y'all do? Y'all repair the guns? Y'all oil them up, or what is the process for that?
Absolutely, we've got our in-house expert technician. He can do repairs, upgrades, just basic maintenance.
Wow.
Anything you need.
Wow, that's awesome, man. And more or less a time frame as far as like for them, like they bring one of those air guns or paintball guns in, if it's not really that much of a maintenance or it's a high maintenance, how long more or less time frame?
I mean, we handle all repairs in the order that they're received. So it just depends on, how much workload he's looking at that particular day. But, average turnaround time, about 2 weeks. Yeah,
and I can see I'm seeing back here, he's back there working on it, man. He's like, doesn't want anything to do with the podcast.
No,
because I don't do this stuff, man. I got stuff to do. I got customers I got to take care of, so catch me another time or send me an appointment so I can show up, but I'm not going to show up. But
there you go.
But anyways, man. But yeah, I mean, everything you have in here, as far as the knife section, which is my favorite section, every time I come in here, you guys have different quality of knives, butterfly knives. Now we have the extractor knives, actually, the one I bought from you guys. I'm always coming here, and the great story I always tell you about the John Wick knife.
Oh, yes.
I'm not even going to go into that because that's personal. But,
yeah, you guys will have to ask him about that another time.
Yeah, but I know when Texas finally legalized the brass knuckles and all that, I know you guys went all out and started selling. And are more customers been coming in buying the brass knuckles and tasers also? I see y'all sell that also.
Yes. For personal defense, the tasers, the pepper spray is always,
You're good.
a sought after item. It's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. You always got to be prepared for the worst.
Yeah, no kidding. As far as the camouflage, everything, especially for a lot of the, I see you have a lot of smoke masks back there in the bag. You got helmets. You got it all in here, man.
We do.
Sweet.
If we don't got it, you probably don't need it.
Exactly. If you don't got it, you don't want it. That's basically it. The famous intro of every marketplace I've gone to. So, but I mean, and as far as your working hours, what are your working hours here as far as the store being open and
Monday
closed?
through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, and you guys got to come out here, visit Sandy, and say, hey, I heard you on the podcast, and my ears didn't bleed. So, but you
give it time.
Yeah, just come on out, see Sandy, say, hey, man, heard you on the podcast. What do you have on special? Looking for to support my military, police department, fire department, anything that's anything to do with the armed forces, man. Come out here, and shout out to all our armed forces, man. Veterans, thank you very much for what you do, man. We appreciate you. I mean, golly, I see a couple of customers waiting on people, so you know what? I know we're going to call it short. We're coming on 6 minutes, and I always said these podcasts only between 5 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to cut you short. I'm going to cut you loose.
Okay.
I know, because you got stuff to do.
But to everybody listening, come by the shop. Let us know you heard us on the Chew and New podcast, and we'll hook you up with a discount.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, did you hear that? I didn't say that.
Loyal listener discount.
Let me just make sure I got that in recording form. No, just joking, guys. Guys, like always, man, I appreciate you following us. And like I said before, if you see me walk into your establishment, you might be on a podcast. Latest, Gators.